data-driven approaches. So, which is like also like having a huge effect on the tech world. Imagine a world where 63% of organizations are leaving billions of dollars in untapped potential just sitting on the table. That's the stark reality of ineffective resource management. Learning, which is also talked about a lot, which creates intelligent matching algorithm. And then we have like the cloud computing, which has been going on for some time, providing real-time resource tracking and management.
That can, for resource management obviously, and that can predict your project requirements 3-4 months in advance, right? And then automatically suggest the most suitable team composition for your project requirement. Then also identify potential skill gaps if we have before our project work started.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Tech Samvad. Resource management is not just about allocation anymore, right? It's becoming increasingly sophisticated. So we are seeing a massive shift towards automation and intelligent resource allocation strategies. Organizations are also like moving away from traditional resource allocation method. They want smart, data-driven approaches. So, which is like also like having a huge effect on the tech world. Imagine a world where 63% of organizations are leaving billions of dollars in untapped potential just sitting on the table. That's the stark reality of ineffective resource management in today's tech landscape. So what if I told you that next revolution is not going to happen in technology, but will happen in more strategically deploying human potential. So 5 years ago, many tech companies were on the brink of collapse, not because of bad products, but because they couldn't match the right people to the right projects. So let's start today's topic. I'm Pramesh.
Hello, and I'm Shaleen, and today we are going to discuss a new game-changing topic, that is how to efficiently organize our organization resource, or even if you are a project manager, then in your project also, right? So it is basically how to utilize your resources efficiently. It's advanced resource management.
Before we dive deep into this, let's set the context, Shaleen. Like resource management has transformed from a simple allocation process like earlier, right, to a more strategic organizational capability that the companies have now. So what's exciting is how artificial intelligence is transforming resource management and impacting it that way. Like there are so many AI tools that can analyze project requirements, check skills databases, and automatically suggest 80% of a project team.
Yeah, absolutely, Pramil. So this is really game changing. So resource managers can now focus on complex staffing challenges instead of getting bogged down into routine kind of allocation stuff, right? Those days are gone when resource management team was used to just trying to fill the head requirement, skill set requirement, right? Now it is all about optimizing human capital and human potential through technology and with the integration of technology and strategic alignment. So it's very efficient way to handle the resource management.
Let's break down the key technological drivers, right? We have the artificial intelligence, which is the elephant in the room, enabling like predictive resource allocation. And then we have machine learning, which is also talked about a lot, which creates intelligent matching algorithms. And then we have like the cloud computing, which has been going on for some time, providing real-time resource tracking and management. You remember like we started when in mainframes where we had dumb terminals, and then there used to be one like central terminal, right? And then we came into we switched to like individual machines having more power, and now we are going back to like dumb terminals kind of. We have very like few like very less power, and then main thing is in cloud. So it's going back to like it's kind of history repeating itself, right?
Yeah, just in polished way. Anyway, so I will say these are not just only buzzwords, Pramesh. So there are very fundamentally strong and robust framework available in this industry now. So can you share some framework, popular framework, 2-3 framework for resource management here?
Yeah, so We are seeing three critical frameworks which are emerging. One is the adaptive resource allocation, which is very dynamic skill mapping, real time project matching, and then continuous skill development tracking is done through this. The second one is the intelligent workforce planning, where predictive skill gap analysis is being done and automated talent acquisition strategies are being done, and then cross functional resource optimization is a key part of it. And the third part, Shalin, is the holistic resource ecosystem. So, which is the integrated talent management as such, like 360-degree resource visibility, performance driven allocation models. So, these are the things that are like emerging these days.
Right. And definitely this framework enables you to take the good leap, a quantum leap from your traditional resource management style, right? So, and there are some tools, cutting edge technology tools, and all those things are also associated with these kind of framework. Will you be able to walk through that?
Yeah, so means like we have some cutting edge tools transforming resource management, right? So, like we have the AI powered resource management platforms, which are like automated skill matching, they do predictive workload analysis, like how much people would be occupied during a particular stage, they do that. And then real time resource optimization algorithms also are there, which are very key part of this.
So basically, if we imagine that an artificial intelligence system and that can for resource management obviously, and that can predict your project requirements 3-4 months in advance, right? And then automatically suggest the most suitable team composition for your project requirement. Then also identify potential skill gaps if we have before our project work started or before it becomes critical failure point. So that's how I foresee it.
Yeah, but despite the exciting potential, organizations face significant implementation challenges. Like data integration complexities are there, then cultural resistance to change is the biggest one. And we have also like skill gaps in technological adaptation, right? And adoption of that. So we are seeing three major trend in resource management technology, like automated staffing capabilities. More and more like hiring is being done through automation, AI kind of apps and softwares. Enhanced business intelligence BI tools are also being used. And AI powered resource selection is like, which I talked about, is also like a pretty big thing, which is impacting people also because there's no human interaction. It's all a machine. If you match, they'll get you. So no matter how much you are qualified, it all depends on what you have in the resume and if that matches with their thing.
Yeah, the challenges you were talking about, Pranay, right? These are just incremental improvement opportunity, I will say. So they are fundamental. I mean, there are fundamental shifts in how we think about resource management, right? I would say the key is a phase strategic approach. I mean, what we can do, my recommendation will be for such kind of scenario, you need to start with a pilot project. Then you need to do some investment in training, continuous training process, and then create a culture of technology adaptability, right? Because maybe your current resource management team are still hooked up with your traditional resource management style. So then your technology adaptability shift is much needed here.
Yeah, and for business also, this means more actionable data, right? We are moving away from basic data that used to be there, like collection of basic data, to intelligent strategic deployment, which happens now. So looking ahead, I think we can predict that it will be very hyper-personalized resource allocation, blockchain-enabled skill verification will be done, and augmented reality training platforms will be like will actually rule the roost, like this.
Right. The future of resource management is about all creating an intelligent, adaptive ecosystem, right? And that can evolve in real-time environment. That's what I foresee.
This is just now like this isn't just a technological upgrade, right? It's a fundamental reimagining of how we view human potential and organizational capability.
Exactly, Ramesh. So nowadays, advanced resource management is becoming a key differentiator for forward-thinking organizations. Specifically, if we talk about these consulting companies, right, who get work need on contractual basis, right? So for them, it's very much needed.
That is true. So any final insights, Shalin?
So I will say that organizations that embrace these advanced resource management strategies will lead the next wave of technical or technological innovations, right? And it is much needed for, as I said, our consulting work. So they need to embrace this change and get ahead of the rising curve. That's what I will say.
So that's our deep dive, folks, into advanced resource management on today's Tech Summit. It's not just about technology, it's about creating efficient processes that help organizations maximize their human potential. So keep learning, keep innovating. Until next time, take care and bye for now.
All right.